guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're testing the 2017 Mercedes AMG G63. This car is a V8 bi-turbo 5.4 liter, producing 570 horsepower and 720 Newton meters of torque. The car is very big and heavy, guys, and it looks amazing. But the figures are crazy, 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds. And the best part of it, the way that it drives. And the way that it sounds. This is one of the most expensive AMG cars out there. And I can see why, There's so much car, the interior, the feeling of the car. That engine is monstrous, This car is really, really strong. I'm actually driving it in automatic mode right now. Just a drive, regular. Mind you, this is the 2017 model, and this is the last model, which is almost look very identical to the previous ones, but they're using some of the, the technology from the command online system. The revision part of the facelift of this car is gonna be in 2019, so we have a long way until we get a new car. So now I put the car in sport. It was just a regular D. So let me just fix the steering wheel, guys. So as you know, from the older AMG models, you have only small button there. It gives you the option from regular C, S or M. When you have it in D, everything is in comfort mode. Steering wheel, engine, suspension, and the exhaust. When you put it in S, it goes like really sporty. The engine valves open, the steering wheel is a bit heavier, the transmission is faster, and manual mode is exactly like sport, which is the S mode, but the only difference is you're gonna change the gears from the steering wheel. Guys, the amount of torque in this car, it's crazy. I mean, it's over 720 Newton meters of torque, and you can press, at any time you want any speed, or you wanna take over a car, slightly touch the gas pedal, and you will go. The seats are air conditioned. They give you a nice cooling. I put it on the highest mode. My first impression about the car, guys, the engine dominates the whole experience. And the ride quality. I mean, you drive over stuff, you don't feel anything, any imperfections, any ups and downs, any bumps. The car can take anything so easily. Something I really like as well is how high you sit in this car, and the way I actually see myself. I see like I'm higher, I'm sitting so much higher, and the car is so much higher than, most of the cars, out there. It's so high. You can see anything, man. And even the van, the pickups, all of those, you feel that you're sitting much higher than they are. This car got, the looks, the engine, the comfort, the presence. I've been waiting to get my hands on this car since a very long time. There's a lot of used cars out there, a little bit older models, but we were very fortunate to test the 2017 model. And I really love it, man. Listen to that engine, so good. It's V8, man. This is from the older V8. Beautiful engine noise, beautiful. It's like a monstrous, so deep and so loud. And this is from the inside, and the car is super well isolated, so you don't really hear so much the engine and the exhaust. But I will assure you guys, the sound of this car, it's fantastic. Let's hear the engine again. Engine is fantastic. It's so loud and deep, man. It dominates the whole experience. And those seats are so bulky and big, and you feel like you can sit in this car forever. Let me try to put it in manual mode. It have 7 gears, 5th gear, 4th gear. Third gear. Of course, guys, you can't really drive so much speed with this car on the curves. It's a very big car, very heavy, and even if it's capable, I do not really recommend that. It's not meant for this. Of course, guys, the gearbox is not really meant for the super fast. It's more comfortable. So when you use a manual mode, you're gonna have some, delay from the downshifts and the upshifts as well. Beautiful, beautiful downshifts. I love this engine, guys. It's powerful, it's torquey, and it sounds so good. Let's try one more time. Beautiful sound. Can you drive this car in manual mode? Definitely not. Because you have to work a lot. It's a very big car. I mean, the brakes must be massive because there's so much car they need to hold. And they do pretty good job though. They're pretty progressive. One thing with this gearbox, you must shift yourself. The gearbox doesn't shift for you when you need to. It's a very good feature, but definitely I would love to keep the car in sport mode so you can enjoy that engine but still drive it in automatic, and the gearbox does a pretty good job at that, so it does help you with the shifting at the right moment, up and down. Very nice engine, guys. You have to understand, you can't really brake late like other sports car or saloon car. So of course, guys, every time you turn on the engine, it goes to comfort mode, and you have the automatic on and off feature when you stop the car. So it shut down the engine for you, but it keeps the AC on the battery, which is not very good for this part of the world, because you need the AC all the time and you don't want your battery to drain. So let's hear the engine, guys, together. So let's take a look at the exterior, guys. From the front, typical G-Class. It's been there since 3-4 decades already. And the car looks great, very aggressive, very big, huge AMG grille there. And the big star, there's LED, and there's a nice bumper, stainless steel there. Of course, this one is very known for the shape of the car. It's still like a boxy shape. It's been there and people like it. And I think Mercedes, they're gonna keep this one. I don't see they're gonna change the shape because this is a legendary, of course. It's a classic, and to be honest, it looks very, very good in person. It's so much presence for this car. From the side, of course, there's 8-seater car, so you would see huge rims there, guys. Huge mirrors. This is the old ones. There's like edition 1 lines there. This is a diamond white. Of course, the extra wheel is always there, on the back. G63, as you can see. Very boxy shape, Beautiful shape. I really like the back of this car and the wheels, you know, and the way it looks. I mean, seriously guys, of course the visibility is amazing too because of the shape, and there's so much glass everywhere. It can fit to 7-8 people easily. It's a huge car, man. You have the V8 bi-turbo logo there and the AMG. Of course the exhaust, guys, it's actually on the side too, so it's on actually both sides. Two exhausts, huge ones on the side of each. So this is the key for the car, guys. This is the old AMG key. Still look fantastic. Turn on the car. So let's start with the interior, guys. Beautiful carbon trim. The mirror are there. All the automatic door electronic buttons are here. Lock and unlock. Beautiful doors, man. Very big and very heavy too. This is the dashboard. You have the speedometer and the RPM. The middle screen here, you can adjust it from here. You have the mileage for the car, the gas, the range, kilometer. This is pretty new car. Speedometer. You can actually have the trip, the navigation as well, the audio, all these different features, guys. Mute and the volume are there, and to control the screen is from here. The steering wheel itself, it's very soft leather, and here it's a hole. It's very G-class. It's really good size steering wheel. There's red stitching and the black leather, full leather dashboard is there. Nice big handler there, and the carbon fiber. This car have the big navigation screen, full carbon package, heated seats, air conditioning seats, traction control, hazards, auto stop and on feature to save some gas, parking sensor. Same thing goes with the other side. The shortcuts for the navigation, the radio, and you can connect your device from here. Telephone, mute to make some calls. The shortcut buttons are there as well. The dual clutch climate control. Very beautiful system there. Again, full carbon. Nice AMG knob. It's coming from different models. GT and GTS are different. Once you put the car in reverse, you have the 360 camera, and you can check the around sounding there, you know, and the brightness. So very high quality camera and very good feature. As I was saying earlier, when I drive, you have the low range bottom as well. Comfort, everything in comfort. Suspension, wheel, transmission, exhaust. Sport, everything goes to sport, and manual is like sport, but the gear shifts have to be in manual. Guys, more option actually on the seat. This one actually, you can hear it inflate. It give you more, you know, more comfortable option there. The side buster as well, so it's not like a machine squeeze you. It's more like air and compressed. Very soft leather. Nice size compartment. You have USB there, another USB can connect your phone, lighter, and this is the knob that you control the command center there. Vehicle settings, user manual and time. Press back. You have the telephone, you can connect your phone. Media, you can connect your phone there. Radio, of course. Navigation, Still Mercedes Benz using the older ones, but actually it works pretty fine. So destination, position and traffic, and there's an option there. So as you can see, the seats are AMG. Those are the regular seats, beautiful, all ventilated because they have the heat features, they have the AC feature. They look fantastic. They are very, very comfortable and beautiful design. All black and stitching and diamond here, stitching, beautiful. On the roof you have the lights and you can turn it on and off. Huge mirror, and they work perfectly fine at night. A sunroof feature. So that's it for the interior, guys. We don't want to go so much in details. Of course, there's different driving modes the car have, you know. This is a perfect size place for the key. AMG logo here, laminated at night. System is from Harman and Kardon. Very cool features, guys. The handbrake, it's still handmade. Guys, I want to show you the door because they look boxy, but you have to press this button here. Nice click. You can see how high is the car, how much you have to step up. That's why they put the handler there. To conclude the video, guys, if you have the money, first of all, and you're looking for an SUV that have the character, the look, the interior, the space, and it can go four-wheel drive and drive in the city perfectly, brilliantly fine, tons of headroom, tons of leg room, lots of space, you know, this is a perfect car for you. It have everything from Mercedes Benz and it drives very good. Mind you though, this is a huge car, this is a big car. It's very expensive, very thirsty car. I have some problems parking the car, even the turning circles. It's not that easy. This car is difficult, man. But it makes you feel very comfortable. You know, on the road, there's a lot of presence for the car. Everywhere you go, everybody stares at you. That's a good thing. Everybody wants that. So it's a magnet for attention. So guys, I hope you like this video. As promised, we're gonna test drive a lot of beautiful and new cars this year. If you did not subscribe yet, please press subscribe, like my video and share, and see you next time, bro. Just listen to that engine one more time. Beautiful engine.